About to hike Sassafras Mountain, W4G NG040. Let me give you a little, if you come to do this one, just so you're not confused. There's so many roads here. There's where you park. There's a sign. This road here, let me show you. This one's tricky. That is the road you take to go to Frozen Knob. It's a little bit of a trek back there, but it's a cool one to do. We'll probably do that one next today. Over there, where you see the wooden post, is the trailhead for Sassafras. Of course, this is the road. You either come in on that road, or that road. We're right near Camp Merrill Military Training Base. So if you're new to SOTA and you want to come do Sassafras, just wanted to help you out a little bit because we've been lost before. So here we go. Here's the trailhead for Sassafras Mountain. It's a decent hike. Not bad at all, 0.6 miles. Okay, check in with you later. 73 for now from N4HNH. N4HNH here, arriving at the summit of Sassafras Mountain, W4G/NG-040. You see all these down trees here. You're essentially there. You can just set up most anywhere. There's a metal post. Yeah, there's a metal post over there. You can't really see in the video, and this is a lot more grown up here in June than when we've been here during the winter months. But so I'll cross over here, go to where we normally set up. When Wayne W4KWM got his mountain goat last December, this is the spot. He sat right there on that log. So this is the area. Better watch for snakes. All right, we're gonna get set up and get on the air. 73 for now from N4HNH. Oh, and there's W4KWM revisiting his goat mountain. 73 from N4HNH. N4HNH here with W4KWM, packing up from Sassafras Mountain. It's clouding up and we've been hearing the thunder pretty loud. So we're gonna head on down. We're gonna take a chance that maybe we can try to get to Frozen Knob today. We'll see what happens when we get down the hill. 73, and thanks to Chasers for helping us out here. I forget how many total contacts we had, but we worked 2 meters, we got 2 contacts, and then we did 60 and 40. Thanks a lot, everybody. 73 from N4HNH. This is a great trail. Not too long of a hike, 0.6 miles.
This is KG4HCX, Kilo Golf 4, Hotel Charlie X-Ray, monitoring in Athens.
The 2 meters there. And we're out of the activation zone, so we can't use him for a contact anyway. So,
hey Mark, good afternoon.
When you get to this area of the trail, look how easy this is. I'll come back in a minute when there's no chatter because my volume is on the radio in the backpack. So this part of the trail is up near the summit. So now we're okay. What you saw back there on the previous video, just kind of a nice trail, even flattens out for a little bit. But now we're getting into the rocks, and I have to admit, much of the trail is like this, but it's not hard to scale this one. These are easy. The rocks are arranged like steps. So anyway, here's W4KWM up there. So I'll get back both hands on my trekking poles and sign off for now. 73 from N4HNH, headed down from Sassafras Mountain in North Georgia. 4HNH here, still headed down Sassafras Mountain. There's W4KWM ahead of me. I just wanted to show you this is pretty typical terrain hiking this one. A lot of areas he's just hiking rocks. Just got to be careful. Don't let your feet slip. Hiking trekking poles are your friend. That's all you got to do. Be careful. And the sun came out after all that thunder up there on the summit, and it's dark clouds, and now the sun's out. So we're going to definitely go try an activation of Frozen Knob next. Hopefully it won't be over there, but anyway, just wanted you to see the terrain that you got to deal with here. Just be careful. But only 0.6 miles of it. Definitely not one of the difficult summits. Okay, 73 from N4H here. So we're headed over to Frozen Knob, and you know, we took that little road I showed you in the earlier video for Sassafras, where we parked. There's like 5 roads converging there, four roads, and but it's not exactly a 4-way. This little road is a funny little dip down, and then it's a good ways back in here. I don't know, 7 or 8 miles, and to the trailhead for Frozen Knob. And this is one of the ones where the military practices this exact trail, so we're liable to see spent shells there everywhere. They're dummies. They're blanks, but they're 5.56 millimeter blanks. So I guess they actually do practice doing some shooting when they're hiking. But well, look at there, it's turned to pavement now. Interesting. So if you're gonna do Sassafras Mountain, you might as well do Frozen Knob. They're so close to each other. They're both 8-pointers. If you do them in the winter time, hey, that's it's gonna give you 22 points on 2 summits. But this time of the year, it is 16 points. Now, we could actually come back in December and do these 2 again and get the other 3 points. So that'd be 6 points. So if you're willing to hike again, 3 points on one and 3 points on the other, you can get your winter bonus.
You're back online. You were on the fastest route. You will arrive at 2:42
anyway,
p.m.
yeah, there's an old home place. But thought I'd pass that along, and as we head over to Frozen. 73 for now. We'll hope to catch you on the air on Frozen Knob. Okay, so there's the road we come in on, and then you make a quick dog leg left backwards like this, and go ahead and head on up this. So you got to be really watching for this. There is a gate.
There's a house and stuff right
Yeah, you'll pass some houses over on the left where it's paved, and then don't miss this. See, the gate's open. In fact, last time we were here, it was open because it's kind of been destroyed. I had called the Forestry Service to see if the gate if the road was accessible. They didn't even really know. They said, we don't maintain it anymore. And I said, well, it says here on the map there's a gate. And they said, well, really nice lady at the Forestry Service named Angie in the Blue Ridge office. And she said, well, if the gate's open, feel free to go there if you think your vehicle can handle the road, but we don't maintain it anymore. So that's the deal. So I don't know if the military may come in here because they use Frozen Knob for training. But here it is. Yeah, it's just tricky because you won't see that road. We actually just missed it and had to turn around. So that's why I wanted to film this. But so it is a little bit of a paved road. It's a paved road you turn off of, but you're going to make such a hard left that you're almost turning around again. And then you get on this road that takes you on over to the trailhead for Frozen. Okay, Frozen Knob, that is. 73 for now from N4H&H. N4H&H here on the way up to the summit of Frozen Knob. Look at the little critter that just decided to visit us in the trail here. He's a harmless snake. Looks like a garter snake, Wayne, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, he's about to probably scurry because I'm gonna put the trekking pole over there. What? Dude, snake's not, he's not afraid. There he goes, all right. Well, okay, the critters are out. Guess we better watch for the bigger ones too. N4H&H here. There's our friend KC4WZB. Joel, our main bandito of the SOTA banditos, but he's not with us today. He's going to a different summit. So anyway, kind of steep right here, but not a long trail. You probably heard Joel in the background. So anyway, just thought I'd give you a little idea of what the hike's like here. You see what the terrain's like. Of course, we had that little snake back there, but he was harmless. Just about had to poke him. Well, Wayne had to poke him with his trekking pole to get him to move. All right, I'll get back to hiking here. We got a fairly, it's getting a little bit more steep coming up here. H&H here, believe it or not. Okay, let me angle. My camera is perfectly perpendicular to the ground, so maybe that'll give you an idea of how steep this is. Okay, I'm gonna tilt it up now. So again, there's perpendicular to the ground. It's a slip and fall area. Just thought I'd get you a shot of that. All right, 73 for now from N4H&H. Okay, N4H&H here. I just saw this, and this is a good way for you to get an idea of how steep this is. My camera's level right there. So that's the grade, what, 30, 35 degrees-ish, maybe? So anyway, that'll give you a little bit of an idea. Sorry for the background. That's my HT, and it's listening to 14652. That's our buddy John, N4AOW. But anyway, there's a little idea of the steepness of this particular area of the hike up to Frozen Knob. It's a good hike though, it's short. Okay, so there's the trail back behind me. It is really steep. Then you reach these rocks. Now Wayne's going around the other side. I slipped there last year coming down. So I'm going up the way I went up last year, and I'm gonna probably come back down this way too. Yes, you gotta go through this little rock area here, or boulders, but I'm gonna give it a whirl. N4H&H clear. I gotta tell you, we were coming down that mountain following the established trail, and then Joel, our friend, said, hey, by the way, watch out, the trail cuts left, don't take that one, stay right. Well, I never even saw anything like that, so I thought we were on the right trail. Man, there must be more, there's more than one ridge line. So now we are literally bushwhacking across the belt of the mountain. I mean, look down there, that's all downhill. So what I call the, oh man, look at the tracks. This is Wayne said this is a game trail, and that's what we're on right now, trying to work our way over to the correct trail. Now you might be wondering, well, didn't you use your GPS? Well, yeah, we did, but we were having a trouble getting them to get the GPS app to lock on to our position. A little disappointed in that. Now Wayne recycled his phone and he thinks his is tracking now, but mine's still not. But anyway, that's what's going on right now. Pure bushwhack to try to find our way over to the correct trail that goes down the ridge line that leads to the truck. Good old Rusty, the trusty SOTA mobile. So, all right, and just to show you, sometimes things go wrong. We finally got back to the correct trail, and here we are back at this boulder we have to cut through. Yeah, we got a major storm bearing down on us. N4H&H here. I guess I owe you guys an update.
Road's kind of soft there to the right.
We got back on the right trail. Last film I did, of course, we were coming through the rocks that we had gone through all the way up, so that verified we were on the correct trail. And we got back down down the mountain, and KC4WZB was there waiting on us. He had already activated Black Mountain, and then once he found out we were lost, he drove over to make sure we were okay. That's the ham community for you, right? And then Gordon, W4GX, he was like the grand overwatch, because with his base station at 3,000 feet, and his DB Products 4-bay folded dipole, man, he's got quite a station. And Gordon was doing relays for us, and of course he's full scale, so he made sure that we got down the mountain before he got off the air. So we got a great community of ham operators, and then in particular the SOTA community. Joel going out of his way to come over here and be sure we were okay, and then Gordon standing by for all of us to be sure we got connected back up. So by the way, when we came back down, we're headed into Dahlonega, gonna get something to eat. We haven't had lunch, and when we came back down that road where I left the pavement earlier to get, and you kind of dogleg back to the left, and I told you we had gone too far and turned around and came back in where the gate was. Okay, well, we got back down this time. Instead of taking a right and going back towards Sassafras and Camp Merrill, we took a left, and that's the road we're on now. And I've not gone there this route before, but I'm tracking it, so I'll have a track for us next time. And Joel said it's a better route for sure. There's a lot more paved road than doing it the way we did it. But of course, to get to camp, or to Sassafras, the trailhead for Sassafras, you kind of have to go over there towards Camp Merrill. Okay, thanks for riding along with us, and thanks Chasers 73 for being in 4H&H here. And by the way, that's KC4WZB in front of us in his
to be prepared.
big bad monster SOTA mobile. And so SOTA Bandito's back together, but he was on a different summit than us. He was over on Black Mountain, and W4KWM and I were on Frozen Knob, where we got lost. But anyway, so we're headed into town to eat at such an appropriate place for us. We've eaten here before after a day of activations. A little Mexican restaurant here in Dahlonega, Georgia. Since we're the SOTA Banditos, that is very appropriate. And as you can see, the rain did come. All right, 73 from N4 H&H. Thanks a lot for riding along with us. So we're coming to El Campesino, because we got to have Mexican. We're the SOTA Banditos. And this one Joel and I ate at just a few days ago, Sunday, after our activation of Aiken Mountain, and it was very good. Right here in, what is this, Cleveland, Georgia, right, Wayne? Yeah. So El Campesino, Cleveland, Georgia. Home of the Cabbage Patch Dolls, yes. W4KWM just reminded me. Alrighty, so we're gonna go in here and have some dinner with KC4WZB and W4KWM and yours truly N4H&H. 73 N4H&H is clear.